Hello, welcome to new unboxing and quick analysis. Today will be a new giant brush quadcopter. This is the new Deng model. This is the K70C. So mine is including a 720p camera installed on a mini gimbal, at least on the camera mount, welcoming some dampening board to absorb more or less some extra vibrations. So it's a giant model. It's even bigger than the Sigma X8. It's larger than the 350mm. Okay, it's closer to 400. Okay, and well, it's taking a very nice design with large walls, faking the carbon moon. But anyway, and it comes in this black and yellow color. Maybe there's also some other color. So here. The box, you have to know that this model will be also introduced in the 5.8 GHz FPV version, maybe a Wi-Fi. Anyway, this is the 70C, so with the 720p, and one good feature announced, you can easily replace the provided 720p camera by a real action cam like a GoPro if you want. Okay, let's have a look in it. So I already unboxed and assembled the most element of this box and the content. So first of all, when you will receive it, you have two things to do. You have to install the arms. Okay, each landing gears. You have to attach one of these screws with the spacer. Okay, including the spacer, one here and one here. And for the gimbal, you will have to lock with 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's the only work you have to do when you will receive it. The props are already installed. So here is the quadcopter, very beautiful with this plastic canopy. Okay, one originality, wow, you can find in the RC cars, for example. The top canopy is locked with thanks to some 3 C-clips, one here, and one on the rear part. Okay, that's pretty cool because you can access very easily to the interior part, for example, to the flying contouring board. The props, in the first glance, as you can see, are huge. They are probably a kind of 10-inch model, so offering a lot of payload capacities. The money back is, of course, you will have less probably vertical punch, you know, because the motors are spinning slower because they have more hair to brass. Okay, and so no free lunch in this story. But what I really like in the this quadcopter, like this Sigma X8C or G, you can really easily do the motor maintenance. You have to remove this screw. Okay, you can remove this motor cap. Okay, motor cover, and after, thanks to this one, you can just remove each motor. Good news, the motor are exactly the same as the Sigma X8, so if you need some spare one, you can order from them. You have also a connector. Okay, just need to remove. So the motor maintenance is very easy. That's a good point. It would take less than 2-3 minutes to swap with the newer models. As you can see, the arms, oh sorry, I pressed on the power button. The arms are not in carbon, they are in fact in a transparent plastic tube. Okay, and on each of them you can find some LEDs. So if I power the quadcopter, you will find some green on front, and I hope you can see some very nice LEDs animation on the rear tube. In my point of view, as you can see, the rear arms are very long and could be fragile at the extremity attachment point here. In case of hard impact on the rear parts, I think it will be the weakest point on this quadcopter. On the bottom part, after installing the mini gimbal system, you have on the rear part the battery doors, welcoming 2S LiPo, okay, rated 20C of discharge rates. That's pretty cool. And with this banana plug like the Sigma X8 for example, of the Xilin X181 I reviewed recently. The battery is good enough, and as you can see, you don't have a huge free room to install a larger model. Okay, what also I really like, and you already see, you have a power switch installed on top, and it's pretty good because usually you have to rotate your quadcopter to find the power switch located in BNS, but here it's installed on top. That's a pretty good feature. I really appreciate. So very easy, power your quadcopter, and after a couple of seconds, when you will bind with your transmitter, you will see that the gimbal will wake up and synchronize. I said the motors are larger than the, for example, the last double choice model, the same size as the Sami X8. About their durability, they are strong enough, okay, and I think if you are doing a braking procedure, and meaning that you will during 10 minutes at low throttle values run your quadcopter, you will extend the longevity of your motors. On the extremity here, you can install one of the 4 pop guards, okay, provided you just need them, and use in the bag of spare screws and screwdriver this long screw like this to attach your pop guard. This one are used to attach your landing gears, okay, and you have also some free to install behind the to lock your camera mount. About the camera, it's a basic 720p camera, not really offering 30 frames per second. The field of view, even it seems to be large, is not. You have a simple pinhole lens at the background. Everything is faking the wide lens effect. So it's a really basic camera, and I strongly advise versus time to swap with a real GoPro. And the good news, it's pretty easy to access to it. You just need to unscrew 4 screws to install a real GoPro. Concerning the camera mount, well, it's including some dampening balls, as you can see, but they are pretty, I want to say, not enough flexible, in my point of view, in this vertical sense. And in fact, for me, the vibration absorption is not efficient. Why? Because the camera, BNS, is too light. You need a nominal weight to make this dampening ball efficient, okay, to absorb some extra vibration. So probably it will work better with a real action cam, okay, but don't expect really some gel-free platform out of the box with this camera mount, paradoxically. In fact, you should have better results in terms of jellos or jello removal by directly connect the camera on the body part of the quadcopter. Concerning the transmitter, okay, you have this one, no more fake 2.4 GHz because it's an internal antenna. You have a small LCD display, okay. Basic button, here you have the headless mode, the return to home. One of the 3-speed modes are by this button, okay, and you have the flip button. Here it's self-explaining. You can take photos, turn on or off the video recording, or to turn on and off the LEDs. 4 AA batteries are asked, and you can install some any image batteries, okay, it's working. About the control range, is pretty good. I've got at least 150 meters, and one point you can do for free to extend your control range. I will show you in the same time the interior part, okay, by removing the C-clips, okay. Like this, is pretty easy to access to the interior part, and the last one is here, okay. So you can access to the interior part. Be sure when you're doing that your 2.4 GHz is more or less installed vertically, okay. What I like also, you have a small buzzer, okay, to indicate, for example, when you are close to the LVCR Concerning the radio protocol, I don't have any element on it, but I tried to bind this quadcopter with the former model, the K70C, and it's not working. So it's a new protocol, probably based on a new RF chip. So I will try to investigate more this open question. And actually, I was not able to bind with any existing for example, deviation takes a radio protocol. Okay, but the electronics seems solid. You have the big MOSFET here, okay, to handle this 2S amount of current, okay, and some GST connector, but motors in fact are directly soldered, but don't forget you have here behind some connector to plug your motors, so you don't have to make any soldering job to do the motor maintenance, for example. Okay, so I will also describe what you will receive, an instruction manual, okay, and for example I will show how to do the calibrations. Okay, first of all you have to arm the quadcopter, and you will see after when you will be armed by pushing up and down the throttle, after a few seconds the gimbal will be in action. Okay, and voila. So one word, if you want to play with the pitch angle, you have to press the throttle trim like this and up to put it more or less vertically. You have to know with the real action cam is too heavy and you cannot really increase the pitch angle over a nominal angle, not like this very light camera where you can almost be perpendicular, as you can see. Okay, so with a real action cam is not really possible. One small regret. Here, you cannot apply a positive angle, okay, because it's blocked by a small, very small part of plastic here, blocking any positive angle. Maybe if you reduce this plastic element, you can also apply some positive angle, and it will be also good options. So to calibrate your gyros, you have to push both sticks in lower left position. And you will hear this beep and the LED stopping, and you start to kind of rebooting the all the flying controlling board. Okay, so it's pretty cool. Okay, I will end now this unboxing. I think I didn't forget anything except that you have also 4 spare props, and associated with the camera, a 4 GB micro SD card and a micro SD card reader. Okay, so I now make the whole tour of this K-Deng. You will be able to check my orders videos, and of course in terms of flying characteristic I will forget probably the most important. It's a very, very nice flyers. You know, it's sporty, a little bit less sporty than the DJI H26D in my point of view, but very close to. You won't have any big vertical punch, but in terms of payload, because it will be probably the most asked question, you will be able to carry close to 100 grams. Be aware, this quadcopter with this gimbal scale close to 600 grams, so it's already a Navy quadcopter. So don't expect to carry 200 grams more, because the quadcopter will probably lift this weight, but it will be unflyable. Okay, and or will reduce considerably the flying duration time. So if you remove the gimbal, okay, this camera mount, sorry, and install a real small and light one for Mobius cam, probably you will be able to fly correctly with 100 grams more. Okay, so close to 700 grams, 750, it should be possible. You have probably some weight optimization you can gain, okay, but really I like it. It's handling the wind pretty well. Out of the box there are still some remaining jellos in the videos, okay, so it's really the bad point. The transmission range is pretty good, 150 meters without problem, and I guess with some basic optimization you can reach even more distances. Really I like this model. It's one of my top in the large watch competitor. The size is faster than the Cyma X8 for sure. It's more sporty, a little bit less than the DJI H26. You have this nice pitch gimbal, okay, it's working efficiently, not really with a real action cam, with over some negative angle, but it's still working with a range of basic between 0 to minus 30 degrees, still okay with an action cam. Okay, I will end this video. I hope you like it, and if you like it, please sub it. If you like my channel in general, please subscribe. See you next time. Bye bye.